Okay guys, so in this video, I'm gonna show you an actual real life example of me creating a direct video sales content. So this is perfect for, once again, if you're selling novelty type items such as t-shirts, jewelry, it could be a pet rock, it could be just anything really that are kind of that can be personalized. It doesn't have to be personalized, but it could just be like knickknacks and like really silly little stuff that people buy all the time, right? Just because it's something that's kind of near and dear to them, so it's kind of like sentimental meaning to them. You know, any of those reasons. So there's t-shirts. There's also I pulled up a list here, found some cool little stuff here. You know, just Google image search the gag gifts. You know, these are a perfect example of novelty items, and there's a whole bunch of weird, silly little stuff here that people will buy, right? People buy these weird, silly gadgets or you know, um, gag items all the time. So, you know, that's just to show you an example, but we're not going to go into that. In this example, we're going to show you the t-shirt example. So let's just pick a t-shirt. Let's say I'm running a t-shirt campaign on Teespring or Viral Style or Represent or anywhere else, and or Gear Bubble. You know, Gear Bubble's a recently launched publicly, and they're an awesome platform. So kudos to Don Wilson. And also, so all I'm going to do here is, now if you notice, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different color variations here, and there's also a women's shirt version as well. So, but let's just say we're selling just the unisex premium tee. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my little Jing tool. You can also like save it a different way, but I'm pretty old school, so I'll just call it blue tee. I'm gonna save that to my desktop. Okay, and now let's see. I'm not gonna do all the colors. Okay, I think gray is good to have. Let's do gray tee. What is this? Okay, there's a yellow one. I don't like that one. It's a little too... Okay, black's always a good color for t-shirts as far as an option to have. It's probably the safest option. Black tee. And let's do just one more. Let's not go too crazy. Let's do blue. This is a nice looking blue. I believe it's like a royal blue color. Blue tee. Okay. All right. So now that I saved it, now the next thing I want to do is to enhance this video slideshow. So what we're doing here, what I'm basically creating here is I'm going to set up a video slide direct sales video content. So it's just going to be images of different colors showing different styles and maybe a few different texts. I'm going to show you what I'm going to put, and you're just going to do a display. But now we don't want to make it too boring. We want to kind of make it fun, right? We want to kind of create a video that's it displays the products, but you want to kind of keep the video viewers engaged when you start running traffic to it. So I'm gonna go to YouTube and I'm just gonna find a video real quick that might be relevant to people who love Bulldog. So let's try Bulldog songs, French Bulldog songs maybe. Let's see if anything comes up. I'm a French Bulldog and song. Okay, Chili, the singing French Bulldog. Actually, let's try that real quick. This is kind of fun. You guys will have a lot of fun making this. Okay, guys, so I may record this You know, there is another one. Well, let's take a look at one more, okay? Let's skip over. Okay, so that one's kind of cool too, but you know, I'm gonna go with something a little bit kind of cooler. Just a dog like making this whining, this dog making a whining noise. So I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna record this real quick and come back, and then when I come back, you're gonna see me inside of Camtasia Studio, which is the video recording and editing software that I use. Okay, so see you then. All right, so here's the Camtasia Studio and the inside the Camtasia Studio on the back end. If you have one, if you have the software, if you use ScreenFlow, I believe it's similar. You're going to have a lot of the similar options. A lot of what I use are very basic video editor functions, so it's not going to be anything crazy. So let me just show you real quick what I do with it. So first thing I did, if you're using Camtasia, there's an area called Clip Bin, and basically what you can do, you save the video. So for example, I saved the video audio, well, audio and video, but you could, you know, Camtasia allows you to separate them. And basically I saved the, recorded the audio clip, I saved it on my desktop, and all you have to do is just drag and drop things into your clip in as long as you're here, okay? So let me drag another thing. I took a picture, like a snapshot, so I'm just gonna drag this in here. This is just a photo, just a snapshot of that bulldog, like looking like he's about to sing, right? And I'm gonna drag in all the t-shirts that I clipped as well. I'm gonna copy here, so it's going into images. All right, so once you're ready to start editing, first thing we're gonna do is bring the audio down here. So there's different tracks. You can have unlimited tracks here. They're all separated by videos and audios. So I'm gonna drag, click and drag this to track 1. Make sure it's in the right order. And we're obviously not gonna use the video because we're gonna use the t-shirts for the video. So I'm just gonna delete this. We're just gonna have just the audio. Now this is just a quick 40-second clip. We may trim it, we'll see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start inputting all the, dragging and dropping all the images down here. So let's just start dragging. But now I'm gonna put it on track 3 because I wanna put some background for this video slide. So you'll see what I mean. I'm gonna drag the black t-shirt into track 3. I'm gonna do the blue, the gray, and then the navy. Perfect. So, and basically I'm just gonna make it, let's see. And I'm gonna drag this guy, the image of the dog singing in the front, and I'm gonna have to expand this. Let's see, let's make this bigger so it kind of fills that black screen. There we go, perfect. So now you see it full screen here. You can just drag and drop. And then I'm gonna put the t-shirt. Now I'm gonna stretch out the shirt so the length is kind of even between, just to fill the 40 seconds. I think that looks, well, it's not perfectly even, but let's see, it's kind of hard to drag and drop. Let's make this a little bit shorter. Oh God, here we go. Make it a little bit shorter. Same thing here. And then now it should be good. Perfect. Now it's kind of all even. So it kind of looks like this. You could just run through it. Now I want to make the images bigger. So all you're going to do is, if you want to evenly keep it centered, just hold down the shift key and drag the corner in or out and it'll stick. If you just drag the corner, it's not going to be even. So I'm just going to do this. Now, if you want to make it really pretty, you know, what you probably want to do is clip out the background, clip out the white around the shirt, so that all the background will be, you know, congruent. But this is just a quick example. So now I'm going to go to track 2, and I'm just going to put different slide backgrounds. So I just go to callouts. Let's see, callouts tab here, simple rectangle with a color. So I'm just going to drag that behind it because we want it to come behind the images. So let's see. I'm going to put one color. Let's see. Obviously, I got to first drag and drop this. Let's come here. Let's just make this. There we go. One color. Perfect. And then I'm just going to copy and paste it. And just kind of match it up with the next slide. And let's see what, oops, too big. Here we go. And for this one, I'm just going to change the color. So I'm just going to click here, click the background that I want to change. And I'm just going to go to fill, and let's choose a yellow, bright yellow. There we go. And let's go to the next one. Let's also make this one big. Here we go. And copy this one, paste this. Sorry guys, if you hear the weed whacker, got lawn people here. And then for this one, let's do a, maybe like a light purple. Yeah, maybe a light purple looks all pretty and stuff, right? And last one here, we're gonna come over here, drag this image out, hold the shift key. There we go. And let's change this color to, let's try orange. Yeah, let's try orange. Maybe a little bit lighter orange. There we go. Okay, so let's just kind of run through, well, okay, the next thing, we're gonna need a call to action. So let's just go over that real quick. The call to action, we don't really need anything in the front. It's just the image of the dog. So maybe not all the way in the front, but you could actually zoom in. Maybe a little bit after the video starts, I'll put a simple call to action, let them know what this is about. So I'll put, just type in here, listen to my beautiful bulldog voice. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Beautiful bulldog singing voice or something, right? And then put a smiley face or something. And let's make the font bigger. Maybe a little bit bigger. Okay, I think that's big enough. Okay, and I'm just gonna put it right here. And we're gonna have to change the color to make it pop a little bit more. Let's see, what's gonna make this pop? Nope. Maybe a yellow. Okay, there we go. Yellow pops out nicely on a little bit darker background. And maybe bold this thing so it's even easier to see. Okay, so that part's done. And all I'm gonna do is, let's see, I'm just gonna put a simple text on each t-shirt slide, and that's it. So it's just 4 more texts. So let's go to this one, and I'm just gonna add something here. Let's change the text to wear me in black. It's kind of cheesy, but this is just for example. Wear me in a black. And then let's get rid of all this this fading for now. Okay, wear me in a black, and then run it to there. And then I'm gonna come to this one and do same thing. wear me in a royal blue. And obviously I'm going to have to change the color of this text to, let's do blue. Okay. Maybe like change it around, maybe put it here just to like mix things around for them, right? And then I'm going to slide it here and just kind of drag this out so that it runs all the way to the end. And then I'm going to do the same thing for here. Wear me in a gray. Okay, maybe put it down here. Slide this over. And then the last one here. I'm looking for a new home. I just literally came up with that. I'm looking for a new home. Will it be you? Smiley face. Okay. So you could do something like this. Maybe change the color of this one to a, I don't know what color would be good for this. Yellow? I guess yellow is fine. Or actually maybe just white. Yeah, white's fine. And we'll put it right there. Maybe right here. Okay. And I'm going to make sure that runs all the way. Perfect. Actually, I need to drag this in. Okay, so they're all even. So there's two more things that I'll do. And it's just another track. Doesn't take much effort. So like halfway through your video, find the midway point. Let's just find, okay, that looks about right in the middle. I'm going to add an additional text here. And I'll explain a little bit more into why. But let's see. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to add a little background so that it's easier to see. So I'm just going to add a background. Where did it go? Okay, I'm going to drag it behind it. And I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to put it on the bottom. Or maybe you could put it on the, well, you don't want to put it on the top because you're going to block the design image. I'm just going to put it on the bottom. Come over here to the text. I'm going to make it long. And I'm going to change the text. At the end of this video, you can order this shirt, or put ... to let them know it's coming, right? So it's just a simple midway call to action. The reason we do that is because we want to make sure by this point, if they're still watching, they're really interested, right? Otherwise, they would have left already, and that's fine because you don't want those. They're not your ideal customers. So at this point, you want to let them know, like they're going to be wondering, okay, I love this shirt. I love this video. How do I buy this shirt? You got to let them know it's coming, that the link will be displayed at the end of the video. Now, if they're on their mobile, they'll usually see a Shop Now button on the top if you install that tab, which we're going to show you how to do later. So now what you're going to do is you're going to copy this, and you're going to do the same thing towards the end. Maybe like, halfway through the next slide. So I'm going to copy the text as well. Click here, paste it right, drag it here. So now I'm going to come here and I'm going to change the box color to, let's just do a fill of white. and then we'll do the text in maybe a dark red. There we go. So now on the text, I'm going to change this text to, at the end of this video, oops, click the link to buy now. So I'm going to put this towards the end. So let's just see how this looks, guys. I'm just going to play it for you guys, and it's a short clip, so let's just watch it. Okay, so you guys get the point. Obviously, you saw me like mess up where the text was and the overlay of the background, but you get the idea, right? This is how easy it is. Now, it took me a few minutes to make this because I'm kind of explaining, like trying to go into detail and walking you through it step by step. But guys, I could create this now, and I'm not a video editing expert or anything like that, like anywhere close to that. And I could probably whip this up in maybe 5 minutes. And you guys will get fast too, you know, once you get the hang of it. But once you get in through the motion, you're going to be creating videos all day long. Now, like I said, you can outsource this easily. But you know, I enjoy making some of these videos myself because I'm a kind of a perfectionist when it comes to some things like this. I have a lot of creative ideas, and so I don't mind making it myself because it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be effective, okay? And right now, this video may seem silly and stupid, but guess what? Everything that's on here is primed. It's optimized to get your video to convert. That's the most important thing. If it's designed to convert, you're gonna have a successful campaign, or at least you're gonna have a really good test. If your video was not optimized to convert to begin with, then you could run all the most laser targeted traffic in the world. You're still probably going to get sales regardless, but you might not get as great of a conversion stat as if you created a well optimized converting video content. So this is a perfect example of a direct video content setup. So use this, guys. This is one of the quickest, easiest ways to launch your direct sales video.